Hey collectors, it's Ty here, and I want to welcome you to my channel. I want to take you on a journey of all the X-Men Funko Pops released from 2011 through to today. It's truly a great time to be a fan of our uncanny superhero team of mutants. Let's get started. So, before the official first wave of X-Men Funko Pops, there were several X-Men characters released under the Marvel Universe banner. Starting off with Marvel Universe number 5, Wolverine, first released in 2011. He is in fact the first X-Men Funko Pop I ever purchased. There are also quite a few variations of Wolverine number 5, including a brown suit version, a grayscale version, and Wolverine in his uncanny X-Force outfit. Next up, we have Marvel Universe number 21, The Beast, released in 2013. There is also a flocked version of this guy, which I believe there are only 240 pieces of. Still up in 2013, we have Dark Phoenix number 22, Jean Grey looking very much possessed with the Phoenix Force. Check out those angry eyebrows. Next up, we have the Green Phoenix. It's effectively a repaint, and you can see here she has less angry eyebrows than Dark Phoenix number 22. We then have Shirtless Logan number 28. Let's not forget White Phoenix number 30, another super rare pop that I hope to add to my collection one day. And Wolverine number 40, which is an unmasked variant of Wolverine number 5. This guy's value is currently skyrocketing because of the hype around Hugh Jackman reprising his role as Wolverine in the upcoming Deadpool 3 movie. Moving on swiftly to 2014, when we got the first official wave of X-Men Funko Pops. And our first wave includes Professor X, number 57. If you've got this pop, hold on to him because his value shot through the roof due to Professor Xavier's appearance in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Then we have Cyclops, Scott Summers, our hero, shooting optic blasts from his eyes. Then we have Storm in her white 90s Jim Lee outfit. This is her most prominent look from the original X-Men animated series of the 90s. Of course, what would Storm be without a black outfit variant, because nobody can agree on what color Storm's 90s outfit actually was. It's a bit like Choose Your Own Adventure. Then we have Colossus, our metallic man at number 60. Next up, we have Mystique, number 61, our first villain in the X-Men range, with her iconic skull on her forehead. So we can't have a Professor X Funko Pop without his arch nemesis, Magneto. And we can see Magneto is styled in his 90s Jim Lee look, still arguably the most recognizable look for Magneto. After this exciting wave, 2015 was a pretty quiet year for the X-Men Funko Pops. But we did get an unmasked Cyclops. Cyclops doesn't have his ruby quartz visor here, which means his eyes are glowing red. Taking us into 2016, which was also the year that the Fox movie X-Men Apocalypse was released in cinemas. Many of the X-Men Funko Pops released in 2016 were the characters that were from this movie. So first up, we have Kitty Pryde. And of course, she comes with Lockheed, her little dragon companion from another dimension. You can see this was also around the time that Funko started doing more dynamic poses, sleeker designs of the characters. That takes us right to the official second wave of X-Men Funko Pops. Starting off with number 177 is Cable, our time traveler who's related to the Summers family with his oversized big guns. Next up, number 178, Archangel. There he is with his metallic wings and his blue skin. Next up is the X-Men Speedster, Quicksilver, number 179 in his blue outfit and of course his white hair. Psylocke is next. She's got her purple hair and you can see she's got some of her telekinetic powers going on there. Back to the villains is Sabretooth, Wolverine's favorite enemy at number 181. Then we have Storm 182 sporting her mohawk from when she went into her rebellious phase and then lost her powers. Let's just say Storm was going through a rough patch. And next up we have Colossus. This time he's in chrome with a much more dynamic action pose. Ending 2016 in December, we got Wolverine on his motorcycle. He was released as part of a Marvel Collector Core box, which also had a rock candy version of Mystique. Heading into 2017, we get Emma Frost number 184 from Funko's Specialty Series. And there she is in one of her typical seductive outfits. And then for Halloween Comic Fest, we got Emma Frost in her diamond form, which is effectively the same mold but super sparkly and really cool. Then with the cinematic release of the Logan movie that same year, we got a few additional Wolverine pops. First up is Logan number 185 in his civilian look with his brown jersey. Then we get Logan number 193 where he's in his white vest. This was a Hot Topic exclusive. And then number 194, the Target exclusive of Weapon X. Such a fantastic representation of the poor, tortured times of Wolverine in his past. Then we have number 196, Juggernaut, Professor Xavier's brother Kane Marco. And although he was released as a 4-inch pop, he certainly towers over the other pops in the range. And then we have Iceman 218, also a Funko Specialty Series release. And he looks pretty cool, pardon the pun. Continuing our Wolverine-centric Funko Pops, we have X-23 at number 230. Wolverine's protege was originally created for the X-Men Evolution animated series, and she was so popular that they translated her into the comics and then, of course, into the Logan movie. Speaking of the Logan movie, at number 235, we have Old Man Logan. And while Logan may be looking a bit advanced in his years here, make no mistake, he is still formidable as ever. With the release of Deadpool 2 in 2018, we got some pops of a few of the characters that appeared alongside our Merc with a Mouth. Here we have Cable number 314, our second Cable Funko Pop, and here he is in his darker X-Force outfit. And then we have Domino at number 315, whose mutant power is luck. Then we have Colossus number 316, and he's in this alternative X-Men uniform, just like he was in the Deadpool 2 movie. Negasonic Teenage Warhead is next, number 317. These releases were a bit confusing. Cable and Domino came in Deadpool boxes, and Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead came in X-Men boxes. Then we got this really fantastic Deadpool comic moments, Deadpool versus Cable. Although this was technically a tie-in to the movie, licensing issues, etc., it was released as a comic moment. Then we get another Colossus Chrome Funko Pop, this time in his orange suit. And this is actually our fourth Colossus Pop already. Heading into 2019, we got the very disappointing Dark Phoenix movie, but the plus side is we got some amazing Dark Phoenix pops to tie in. This is Dark Phoenix number 413 with her flame wings manifesting her Phoenix powers, looking really epic. And there is also a glow-in-the-dark Chase variant, the first Chase variant release in the X-Men range. Then we have Dark Phoenix number 422, which was a mass release, as well as a glow-in-the-dark variant of her from Walmart. There are quite a few variants in this particular mold of Dark Phoenix. Here she is on fire in an orange translucent look. This was bundled with a Dark Phoenix t-shirt at New York Comic Con 2019. Here we have the Green Phoenix variant, and this is a glow-in-the-dark release from Entertainment Earth. Then we got Angel, release number 424, Warren Worthington III, in his red and white outfit. This was part of a Marvel Collector Core box, and it also contained a rock candy version of Dark Phoenix, and some blue socks with an X-Men logo, I don't know. Then in 2020, we finally got releases of Gambit and Rogue. Here we have Rogue ready to spring into action, number 423. I love the way they did her hair, it looks really cool. Then number 484, we have a Hot Topic exclusive of Rogue, and she's flying through the air. Mainly because she stole Carol Danvers' powers and now she can fly. There we have Gambit number 553 with his cards. You can see they are kinetically charged and ready to explode at someone. There's also a glow-in-the-dark variant of this from Entertainment Earth. Another Gambit numbered 554, and this time Gambit is holding his staff instead of his cards. Another Emerald City Comic Con release, we have Toad. That tongue is just sticking out, and his usual grossness translates well to Funko. 2020 was also the year of Marvel's 80th anniversary, And as part of this, we got some pretty incredible Funko Pops, most notably the first appearance X-Men. First up, we have Cyclops in his first appearance outfit. Cyclops also got a glow-in-the-dark release, which came as part of a t-shirt bundle with GameStop. Marvel Girl at number 503 in her first appearance, back when life was so much simpler for Jean Grey. Iceman in his first appearance. I just love this frosted look that they gave him. We then got a Funko Shop exclusive of Iceman flocked. It might seem strange to flock an Iceman pop, but it worked really well and made it look more like his snowy look. Next up, our furry friend Beast, number 505, before he was extremely furry and blue. Then we get Angel, number 506. The wings used here are the same wings that appear on the Angel 424 pop. And then we got Wolverine, first appearance, number 547. This is actually taken from the Wolverine versus Hulk comic. And he also got a metallic yellow paint release from Target where he was bundled with a t-shirt. Next up, we get Scarlet Witch, number 552 as her first appearance. And here is Wanda back in simpler days and in her red and pink uniform. We then got Mr. Sinister Metallic. He's looking particularly menacing here and probably about to kidnap one of the Summers family. And then very unexpectedly, we got this amazing wave of X-Men movie pops to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the start of the X-Men Fox movies. Starting off the wave is Wolverine number 637, Hugh Jackman in his dark outfit that we all got to know him on the big screen as. We then have Mystique looking very devious with her yellow eyes. This is the metallic variant released at Target. There's also a non-metallic version. Nightcrawler fans rejoice. Nightcrawler number 639. It sort of looks like he's in his pajamas here, but hey, it's a Nightcrawler pop. We're happy. We then have Magneto number 640, portrayed by Ian McKellen in the X-Men movies. We then get the Patrick Stewart Professor Xavier. There he is in his wheelchair, leading the X-Men. We then get Storm number 642, and you can see she's shooting some lightning there in between her hands. Pretty cool. And then we have Beast number 643, and of course he's looking very sophisticated there, reading, being super intelligent. We then have Rogue number 644. One of the gloves are off and she's probably going to steal someone's powers. We then have Jean Grey number 645. I have the glow-in-the-dark variant from Target. She looks menacing and you better just get out of her way. We then have Cyclops number 646, wearing his ruby quartz visor, ready to shoot at someone. We then have Logan, number 647. There he is in his white vest. This time it's the movie version. Moving on to the Marvel Collector Core of the X-Men 20th Anniversary Pops. We got Logan number 653, where you can see he's got his bone claws here, not yet his adamantium in his army outfit. And then we have Mystique number 217, and no, I don't know either why this numbering dropped like over 400. But Mystique is looking epic here. She's changing from Wolverine, a great movie moment. We then have young Professor Xavier with Cerebro at number 658, as portrayed by James McAvoy. We then have young Magneto, Michael Fassbender, number 488, and here he is levitating, doing evil things as Magneto does. We then get a Weapon 11, Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool. We then have Nightcrawler, number 490. This time he's mid-teleportation. You can see his BAMF effect. Next, we have Quicksilver. I'm cheating a bit here because this release is actually from his appearance in WandaVision. Taking us into November of 2020, we then turn back to the regular X-Men line of pops, and we've got Wolverine number 720 unmasked. His claws are out and he's ready to strike. We then have Wolverine number 722. This is a lesser known look of Wolverine, mainly from when he was fighting the Silver Samurai back in Japan. Taking us into 2021, in May we saw the blacklight releases of our X-Men. Maybe if we'd got the X-Men in different molds, I might have been inclined to collect them. Taking us to August, we have a new release of Gambit, this time as the crazy cat man, sporting some really cool orange glasses. Later in 2021, it's almost like an unofficial wave. Walgreens gave us some exclusives of some outstanding characters. First off, we get Bishop, number 919. Bishop is always on a mission to save the timeline in his 90s mullet look. We then get Magic number 920, sporting her soul sword, Colossus's wonderful sister Ileana. We then get Polaris number 927, glow in the dark. She was quite a surprise. I love her green eyes. We then get a new version of Kitty Pryde, Kate Pryde with Lockheed number 952. This time Lockheed is blowing fire out of his mouth. That takes us to 2022, where we have Omega Red number 980, as well as his tentacles coming out. A really cool villain to have. We then got another Kitty Pryde, and this is a deluxe pop, and you can see she's phasing through, so she's kind of halfway through the wall, and she's got Lockheed in her arm. Really cool. Right at the end of December 2022, we get Jubilee number 1086, and you can see she's got her fireworks effects. We then get Longshot number 1087. He's checking a few seconds into the future. And finally, we get Nightcrawler number 1088. He's got his Excalibur sword here, and interestingly, he's got his pirate look. And if that wasn't amazing enough, we get a deluxe Nightcrawler number 1124. Nightcrawler is busy teleporting, and his BAMF effect is in the background. Last but not least, we have the 10-inch Sentinel. The Sentinel looks epic. And he came with a teensy-weensy little Wolverine. The chase version of this is a blacklight if you're into that. I hope you've enjoyed this journey through my X-Men Funko Pops. Once I have the X-Men 97 Funko Pops in hand, I'll be doing a review of those. If you've enjoyed this video, please do subscribe to my channel. Until next time, keep collecting and stay mutants and proud.